Valentine's Day. Are you bothered, bewitched, or bewildered? It's always one of the three. Anyway, my name is Piper. As you can see from the title, I would like to do a book video, and also you will see the number 2 on the title. I think the last time I posted this video was in November. Obviously my goal is to get to you by the end of the month for every single month. That didn't happen, obviously, but I know it's Valentine's Day now. However, I would like to keep going at it. I am getting better. After this video, I will finally be back on schedule for all my videos. So yeah, this last month I wanted to share my January book list because I am an avid reader. I am the only one in my family who reads normally. My friends, they're scattered around the country. So I've always wanted to read books, recommend them, get recommendations, and I am looking for other kindred spirits. YouTube has they have a bazillion book reviewers, so I am trying to find one. Give me a friend who likes to read. I have a college degree, and at first it was in literature, but then I changed my major, so I have somewhat of a background. I'm not really big on romance, modern day that is. It's gotten to the point where I wonder if romance even exists in this time, because they're terrible. After Christmas, everybody was talking about this show on HBO, and I am nothing if not a trend follower. So I watched the show. It's called Heated Revelry, if you've heard of it. If you haven't, oh my god, let me tell you. So I was looking at the show. I had a lot of free time a couple weekends ago, and it's about hockey, and I was like, hockey. The only reason I know about hockey is because of Mighty Ducks. I thought, if this show isn't starring Emilio Estevez, then I don't know if I'm gonna want to stay. Emilio! I read more of the summary, and I saw it was a book series. It was also advertised as a modern day LGBTQ plus romance. I have a lot of LGBTQ plus books on my shelf, so that doesn't bother me in the slightest. The only thing that got to me was the modern part. I didn't know if I wanted to invest any time in it. My experience with this show, you guys, it is really amazing. I can't believe how great it is. I was expecting the classic gay kind of tropes. Bitchiness, home wrecking, betrayal, a lot of secrets being exposed. The only way I could describe it is it's a very real love story. The whole time I really genuinely wanted them to be together. It was nothing like you would think. And since they are books, I wanted to ask your opinion. I've really been struggling with just buying this series. I want to read these books, but I also love how these actors are portraying them. And I don't want spoilers. I don't want to read it, but I do want to read it at the same time. I need people who understand. Please tell me what you think. Should I not? But in all fairness, even if you don't like reading, oh my god! Please go on HBO, watch Hidden Library. You will not regret it. It's amazing. Which it brings me to the books that I want to talk about today. They are good books. Well, not all of them. The first book I read it sucked. Keeper of Happy Endings by Barbara Davis. Listen, I blame the publisher, not so much the author. The reasoning is because this book, let me tell you what it's about first. It's about a girl named Rory. Not Gilmore Girls though, but it's set in the 1980s. Rory is engaged to this one guy who went to Africa for a Doctors Without Borders mission thing, whatever opportunity. There we go. And he got kidnapped by rebel gangs or whatever. And the USA cannot find him or his team. And she is just sitting at home waiting for them to call her and let her know they found any trace of him. It's been about 6 months. She's getting kinda desperate, really lonely, and so terrible. But she meets this woman who's in her 60s, and this woman was working in the French resistance during World War II. Kinda interesting. They meet, they become friends, and soon they find out they have a lot more in common than you would think. My summary, it sounds like it wouldn't be so bad, but it is, trust me. It's not well organized. There is no finesse with the editing. I really feel like the Barbara gave them a direct script. They read it and published as is. It's really honestly terrible. They had a great idea, or a decent idea, an okay idea, and they did nothing. I would never read a book by Lake Union Publishing, and they suck. If I had to give The Keeper of Happy Endings a rating, I would probably give it 3 stars. It's an okay idea with really poor execution. Yeah, there it is. But I personally did not enjoy it. The next book I read in January was The Mind Fuck series. I enjoyed it so much. It is about a female serial killer. She falls in love with the FBI agent who's the head of her case, and she falls in love with him and tries to figure out should she tell him about her or not. I really enjoyed this book. I love the story. It's graphic, obviously. She's a female serial killer. But I really enjoyed the story. Is it the best written story? No, absolutely not. It's honestly, it's basically every other character that is not a main character. They exist for the sole purpose to explain the events leading up to the action, or the kind of person they are, the kind of person they used to be, what they're used to, their likes, dislikes. That's all they do. And it's actually kind of annoying and not done in a very subtle way. Like, the way they speak to each other is just not how people talk to each other. It really seems like he thinks we're all idiots and we have no idea what's going on. That kind of writing annoys me. However, the story was so good, I was able to look past that. It's not perfect, you could always make it better, but honestly, the story is really entertaining. I would give it a 4 point. The last book I read, '98 George Orwell. It's a classic. It will always get a 5-star from me. I received it for Christmas. I read the book before, twice actually, but I don't own it, and so I read it again. It really is a good book. It's a classic, but for a good reason. It's not a difficult read. It's pretty short, I would say, but it is very, very interesting. Even if you're not politically minded, it's very interesting of a story to see the kind of control your government can enforce if you let them. V for Vendetta is also, it's a movie that's very similar to 1984. It's very good. He does say in that one, people should never be afraid of their government. The government should be afraid of their people. I mean, that is very well said, and even in 1984, it is very, very good point to make. Don't let your government tell you what to do. Be individual, be your own person. That is very important. But those are all the books I read in January. 3 books, but that last book, and well, the Mind Book series is 5 books in 1. So 3 or 7, it doesn't really matter. I am currently reading some books for February, and I know it's halfway through, but I am begging any of you to give me ideas of especially romances, because I will buy them and I will read them and I will tell you what I think, and I really want some recommendations really bad. I will be back for the end of February, March, and I want to stay consistent as long as I follow my schedule. I will, but I really hope I see you guys in the next video, and I hope today is I hope it's a great day for you guys. I don't want you to be bothered or be well-learned, but be bewitched. That's nice. But yeah, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next month. Thank you guys.